Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Indigo Prophecy.
5 men in the hospital, 4 wrecked squad cars, a helicopter that just missed blowing up in our faces. Meanwhile, the killer takes a nice quiet ride on the subway. I hope there's a good explanation for all this.
Go with Tyler.
Nobody could have predicted the way things went down, Captain. We should have had him no problem, but the guy pulled some unpredictable stuff out there. This Kane is not the Sunday driver we thought he was.
Just what are you trying to tell me here? That this guy is Superman? That's your excuse? And you seriously expect me to buy that crap?
Captain, we're not amateurs. If this guy was a tourist, we would have cuffed him and stuffed him in no time. We underestimated him. He's a lot more dangerous than we thought.
I don't give a crap about your 2-bit excuses. When the press finds out that Kane slipped through our fingers, they're gonna make me a laughingstock, and the mayor's gonna come looking for my head. Now what is the plan, people? Are you on his trail?
Kane's photo will be in every squad car, train station, and airport. We're going over every inch of his apartment and interrogating his associates. He can't stay hidden forever.
I want every available man on Kane's ass right now. I want him locked up tight in 48 hours or less. You understand me? I want this nut job behind bars before he decides to cut somebody else. Now get out of here!
And the police inspector's pissed.
Carla, I've been looking for you. We found some of Kane's prints in an apartment where we found the dead body of an old lady. And that's not all. There was a double murder last night in a lavomatic. One of the 2 victims was killed by knife blows to the heart. Garrett's already there. He's waiting for you.
To the laundromat. There are currently 3 people watching because it's 1:20 a.m. So, let's instead go to St. Paul's Church, where shit's gonna break down even further. Gonna go live with our brother. Alright, let's wake up. Alright. Shit's going to be, breaking down even further than usual. You know, at least before, we were fighting cops with our superpowers.
Agatha? Agatha, is that you? I thought you were...
Dead. In a way. But I promised to tell you what I know. And I always keep my word. Listen carefully, Lucas. We have very little time. You are not insane. Neither are you a murderer. You are simply at the wrong place, at the wrong time.
Then who made me commit that murder? Who came and sat down at my table in the restaurant?
No one knows his real name. They call him the Oracle. He serves the most powerful of the powerful. They live in shadow, but they have controlled this world since the dawn of time.
I believe that's the Orange faction. So, shit's gonna make
Why do I have these visions
right now?
They are real, aren't they?
In a way, yes. They are using the visions to try and eliminate you. You've seen too much, so you've become an inconvenience. They're coming. Save yourself, Lucas. They want your life. Kuwet-Nit-Lan, in the ancient Mayan civilization. You'll find some of the answers you seek there.
So,
Agatha?
we're going
Agatha!
to the Yucatan Peninsula now. And it gets even better, because now we're gonna fight fucking ghost angels. Because why the fuck not? I'm also completely out of lives. Don't worry, this fight shouldn't be too bad. I'm worried I'm gonna screw up somewhere, though. So I apologize if my commentary is subpar. Hooah. At least you guys get an action scene to watch. Ugh. Like, this is one of those games that you really do better service to watching as an LP. Because... ugh. When you're not... when you're actually playing the game, you sadly get very distracted. That's one of the reasons this game made no sense to anybody. It's really hard to figure out what the hell's going on. I would like to continue my sentence. Ugh. Okay. Oh, not again. Alright, so as I was saying, it's much harder to follow while playing, because you pretty much can't take your eyes off these bloody Simon Says buttons, or take time off of giving yourself repetitive strain and injury.
Lucas! Lucas,
Man,
wake up!
that fight with flying colors. Damn.
What are you doing here? What happened?
The police found me. I managed to get away. I walked all night. I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I came here.
My God. This time you really have to go to the police, Lucas. There is no other solution.
I'm not turning myself in until I understand what happened.
Oh, shit.
Someone tried to kill me through my visions. They can attack me anywhere. I think they want to prevent Agatha from talking to me.
This is all a bit much, Lucas. What if this whole thing is all in your head? Isn't it at least possible that you're losing your grip on reality?
I'm not crazy, Marcus. I used to think
That's exactly
maybe I
what a crazy
was, but
person
now I'm
says.
sure that something's going on here. Something strange is happening to me, Marcus. Since the murder, I find I can do abnormal things. I see visions of certain events before they happen. Sometimes I can even hear what people are thinking. And my body has become much stronger and faster.
Nobody has powers like that. You're not turning into a Superman, Lucas. So what are you going to do? You can't stay here. The police will certainly come to question me, and probably place me under surveillance.
I have to find some place to hide. I'm a fugitive. My description will go out everywhere. At least now I know that there is an explanation. I need to find the people who are behind all of this.
Be careful, Lucas. They'll kill you if they get the chance.
Nothing could be worse than what I see in my visions. Agatha talked about the Mayans. It's vague, but it's all I've got to go on. I've got to find a place to hide while I figure this out. There's only one person who can help me.
Alright.
-5 degrees Fahrenheit. Every day it got a little colder. The
hasn't
whole
really been
city
talked
seemed
about
to
yet,
be
but the
numbed
temperature
by
actually
snow and
matters.
ice. But nobody was worried about it yet.
Alright. Laundromat. There's a first-person mode in this game. Nobody ever fucking uses it, though.
Go take a look inside, Tyler. I'm gonna talk to Garrett and see if he found anything.
Cool with me. I can't even think out here in this damn cold.
As a Canadian, I feel you,
I was
bro.
waiting for you, Carla.
So, what happened here?
The guy who runs the Lavomatic found the bodies around 5 o'clock this morning when he came to open up. When he tried to get in, it seemed like the door was blocked from the inside. He saw the 2 bodies through a window and called the cops.
Do you think there's a link to Kane?
The woman died from 3 knife wounds to the heart area. It happened in a public place and with no apparent motive. Sound like Kane to you?
Were there any prints?
Just those of the victims. No prints from Kane, if that's what you're wondering.
Thanks, Garrett.
Alright. So... this isn't really plot relevant.
3 or 4 stabs in the area of the heart. Exactly like the victim in the restaurant. I wouldn't be surprised if the autopsy finds that the arteries were severed.
Alright. Now, let's look at the bloodstain.
Did you notice this blood over here?
Yeah, I saw that. What do you think it means?
That the murderer was bleeding before he stabbed his victim. Just like in the toilets of the restaurant.
Of course. Here's our murderer.
A knife stuck in his eye. Death would have been instantaneous. Bizarre.
Check the wrists.
His wrists are all cut up. Looks like some kind of symbol carved on them. A snake. A snake with 2 heads.
Yeah. Let's grab this bonus card here. Alright.
Let's go. I've seen enough. What are we supposed to think about this murder? The guy committed suicide after killing the woman? It seems absurd, but it's the only explanation. I don't think Kane had anything to do with what happened at the laundrette. But, all the same, there's got to be a link between the 2 murders.
Yep. Alright. Let's go to Tiffany's place.
I had nowhere to go. I was exhausted. I felt like I was gonna die, either from the cold or from hunger. I hoped that I could rest for a couple of hours at Tiffany's place, get my energy back, and figure out what to do next. I'd only been to her new apartment once before. I only had a vague memory of exactly where it was, but
That's gonna be
I was
important.
sure that this was the street.
If we go any further, then that happens.
The police. They're watching Tiffany's apartment, of course. They assumed that I'd show up here looking for a place to hide. I have to find another way in.
Alright. So we're going over the back way. Alley-oop, 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 alley-oop. Alright. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we are. Nice and easy now. Up and over. That's everyone's favorite raven. Or crow, or whatever it is. Fucking crow.
The police. There must be some way to get around.
There is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And now, ladder climbing simulator 2014. Oh yeah. Well, height climbing, I suppose, but you know, you get the gist. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Damn. Climbing up this is hard. Alright. Tick, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick. Get ready. Gotta balance. Move. Hey, we'll have to do a couple of those things. Nothing major. But you know. Easy. Move, move. There. And we can see a nice pipe over here. How the fuck they wouldn't notice me climbing down this pipe, I have no idea, but what have you. Alright. There we go. Almost got it. Hey-ya. Hoorah. Up, down. There you go. I don't know how they didn't see me. Of course, I don't really care, but whatevs. It's cool. Wait, we head through here? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, more climbing. Good lord. I forgot how climby this section is. And I believe we just sneak into this window here. Somewhere.
That window leads to Tiffany's apartment. If only I could find a way to open it.
Using superpowers!
I think it budged a little. It's open a few inches.
I almost had the blue zone to be successful. Blue is successful. There we go. Alright.
I wasn't too proud about breaking into Tiffany's apartment like a common criminal, but I had no choice. I hadn't eaten in almost a day. I was starting to feel weak and tired.
Premonition. So, Tyler's going to check under the bed. Don't hide under the bed. That's the gist. There will be a series of places that we can hide. The police will check a couple. I don't know if it's random which ones they check. It's possible, but... I have another swig of milk. He needs it. Poor guy's had a rough day. Okay, then. Now,
extremely cold temperatures remain the top story today, with the thermometer dropping to a new record low of -15 degrees.
Mysterious restaurant murderer has been identified. His name is Lucas Kane, a man with no prior problems with the law. He was able to escape last night just as local police officers arrived at his home to arrest him. Tragically, his killing spree continues as he took the lives of an old woman and 2 others in a laundromat. His motive is still unknown, but experts say he's most unlikely mentally ill. The police...
yeah.
And for an expert's point of view on the subject, we have with us today one of the most renowned specialists on Mayan civilization, Professor Dmitry Kuryakin of the Mesoamerican University here in New York. Thanks for being with us today, Professor. You've written a fascinating book on Mayan rituals. And I wanted to ask you if...
A specialist in Mayan civilization. He'd known what Keknaklan means. Gotta meet this Professor Curiak.
I also know what Technicon means. Well, I don't know what it means, but I know where it is. It is indeed a Mayan thing. Newspaper. Probably will only depress us, but what the hey?
My picture's in all the newspapers. I can be identified by just about anyone in the street now. I'm going to have to be very careful. I guess I'm out of danger for now. I'll wait for Tiffany to get back before I leave.
Alright, let's use the bathroom. Huh, for once you can't in this game. Usually you can. Now, I believe since I've done the TV, Tyler can, and then will come anytime. It's usually timed, like I said, with most things in this game. So we know they're going to check under the bed. I think the second place we can hide is here, and the third place is in the closet. In the main room. 2 of them get checked. Let's see, anything else I can... Oh, there we go.
You scared me. What are you doing here?
The police are looking for me. I needed a place to hide for a few hours.
Lucas, what happened to you? The papers are saying that you killed several people. Is it true?
The whole thing is very complicated. All I can tell you is that I am not a murderer.
I know you're not capable of doing what they said you did, Lucas. You have to explain. You have to tell them you're innocent.
I've got to find out exactly what's happened to me, Tiffany. That's the only way I can prove my innocence.
Lucas, it's the police. What are we gonna do?
Look, I'm sure they just want to ask you a few questions. Just stay calm, Tiffany, and answer their questions. I'll hide in the apartment. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
Alright.
Miss
so
Harper? Miss Harper, are you home?
Let's
Yes,
slip in here.
just a second. I'm coming. Lucas, I can't keep them waiting anymore. I've got to open the door.
We know where Tyler will check, so make sure not to hide under the bed. That's the gist of this.
Miss Harper?
Yes?
I'm Detective Tyler Miles, NYPD. I'm working on the Lucas Kane case. I think that you two were romantically involved, isn't that right?
We're involved, yes. But we separated. We broke up about a month ago.
Have you heard from Mr. Kane recently? Has he tried to contact you?
I went by his apartment day before yesterday to pick up the last of my things. We hardly spoke. I haven't heard from him since.
Do you mind if I look around your apartment?
Well, it's just that...
Hey, I'll only be a minute.
Go ahead.
We saw where he looked, so we're safe in here. What?
Doing a little redecorating?
Yes, the apartment wasn't in very good shape, so I've been painting it. It's taking a long time with my job. I don't have much time to...
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse. I work at St. John's Hospital.
Alright. Okay. We're just making noise. We didn't fail because Tyler wasn't in the room, so we did lose a little mental state, though. Not great. Lucas Kane is very prone to suicide. Hang in there. Oh yeah, you can also hide in the shower. I forgot about that one.
Thank you for your cooperation, miss. If Kane does try to recontact you, please call me right away. Here's my card. Be careful, miss. Kane's a very dangerous man.
And now to the asylum. Because this can't go bad in any conceivable way.
My name's Barney.
Detective Carla Valenti.
You've come to see Janos, isn't that right? He's down the second corridor on the right. When you're finished... Oh, another power outage. That's the 6th time today. Not surprising, though, with this cold weather. Good thing the hospital's got its own backup generator. Remember, Janice's cell is down the second corridor on the right. One of my colleagues is waiting to open the cell for you. I'll be watching you. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yep.
Thank you, Barney.
Nothing's going to go wrong. Nope. No siree, Bob.
I wasn't sure exactly what I expected to find out by coming here. Kane was the killer. There was no doubt about that. And yet, I needed to know just what happened in the strange case of the Kirsten killings.
Hello, detectives. I'll wait for you here.
Perfect, thanks.
Alright. Only slightly insane.
Hello, I'm Detective Carla Valenti of the New York Police Department. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if it's all right with you, of course. Could we talk a little about Kirsten? What really happened in the store?
Why have you gone to the trouble of coming to see me, Detective Valenti? I'm mad, you know. What I have to say is meaningless. Isn't that right?
Maybe you're not sick. Maybe it's that no one has taken the time to really listen to you.
A man and a woman in a laundromat. She's a little overweight, Hispanic looking. Him, he has a knife planted in his eye.
How do you know that?
I was there. I can see through his eyes. Every one of the murders. I'm there.
Who is the murderer?
Nobody knows. Nobody sees him. He leaves no trace in people's memories. But I know. I know he exists. He's among us, invisible. He's everywhere.
And you, Anton, why did you kill that man?
I didn't kill anyone. I was just his instrument. I hear his voice in my head, and I see the blood. Always, always. It has to stop.
There have been other identical murders, haven't there?
The killings won't stop until they've found the little girl.
Why? Why are they killing?
Oh, the world's not what you think it is. The Orange Clan are secretly running everything. They're watching us, listening to us all of the time. They record what you say. They know what you're doing each second of the day. They're everywhere.
They are the Illuminati.
How is this connected to the murders?
They want ultimate power. They want the answer to the question of life. They want to be eternal.
I have to go now, Anton. Thank you for your help.
It's already too late. We're all gonna die from the cold. It'll be the dawn of a new race. The end of humanity. The end of humanity.
Of course, the madman speaks the truth, but...
Everything go all right? I'll walk you to the... Damn it! This time it looks serious. It looks to me like our backup electrical generator hasn't kicked in. It'll come on. Sometimes it takes a minute. We'll wait here in the meantime.
What was that noise?
Oh shit. The cell doors. All of the cell doors have been opened. The electrical outage must have screwed up the autolock system.
What? You mean the patients are free to leave their cells and nothing...
Wait. Don't move. Don't make any noise. We don't want them to locate us here. Just keep cool, and we'll wait for the lights to come on. Relax. Stay close to me.
The aide. They got him. I have to move from here, or they'll find me too. If I don't breathe more calmly, I'm gonna faint. And then they get me for sure. Oh God, hurry. Find a way out of here.
It's another claustrophobia thing. We're fine. Don't you worry. Now we're in the second corridor on the right.
Oh no! I hear one coming. He's getting so close. Breathe, Scarlet. Don't move. Hold your breath. He's going away. I can keep moving.
Keep the breathing. Hopefully, no anxiety attacks.
He's right there.
Oh crap, I breathed.
No!
Oops.
That's how everything came to an end. I couldn't control my fear, and it ended up killing me.
Why we don't have a gun, I don't know, but... Right. I accidentally breathed. Gotta be careful and not do that.
Oh no! I hear one coming. He's getting so close. Breathe, Scarlet. Don't move. Hold your breath. He's going away.
Alright, there we go.
I can keep moving. He's right there.
Okay. Nice and easy now.
He's going away. I can keep moving.
Alright. Real easy now. There we go. Let's go, let's go.
Barney! Barney! Open up!
Yep.
Oh, thank God you made it out. I don't know what the hell could have happened. The auto lock system opened all of the cell doors. Are you hurt? Are you sure you're all right?
Great, Barney. I feel great. I love playing hide-and-seek in the dark with a pack of psychopathic killers.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a bit of a problem for some people. You know? Anyway, we're going to be ending this episode here, so thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host,
I'd
Caleb.
barely seen on TV was my last hope. I didn't know what connection there could be between the Mayans and what had happened to me, but at that point, I was ready to accept any explanation that could make sense out of the nightmare that my life had become. Hello, I'm a journalist, and I have an appointment with Professor Kuryakin.
The professor's waiting for you.
Alright.